Match fixing is the thought on everybody's mind today. Bonjour Galacticos, welcome to la Tour Eiffel, le real news. When in France, we have to talk French. It was difficult for us to get some copies of the printed press today, but no worries, we're gonna show you the covers anyway. Let's go with AS and Marca. Evidently, they don't talk about the match fixing, they only refer to the game. Last night, a great game by Real Madrid in Paris. Let's see what they have to say. Marca says, on the good path, undefeated, nobody can beat this Real Madrid team. Well, I think it's a bit early in the season to say that. We'll see what happens in the coming months. But yeah, definitely says a team full of absences was able to have a great match in Paris, dominate the game, only missed the goal, but it's a very important point. It also talks about Jackson finally scoring, which is good news for Atlético de Madrid. And AS says, a point of optimism. Again, well, I think they go a little bit too far in saying that Real Madrid, again, full of absences, took a walk in the park in Paris. I don't know if the walk in the park is true, but yeah, definitely a solid game. Also talking about Jackson ending that draft of goals and scoring yesterday in a 4-0 victory by Atletico. Now, what's really concerning here is the cover of Sport, making some serious allegations. Says the Clásico under suspicion. A linesman denounces pressures to favor Real Madrid against Barcelona. Those are some serious allegations. And we have to say, we don't really know if it's true or if it isn't. Now, if it isn't true, we would really like to know what are the interests behind these allegations, and the people that are generating this dirty debate should suffer the consequences. That is for sure. Of course, this information is developing as we talk. We don't have much more information about it. We don't really know the facts, and we're hoping to find out in the next few days. But if this is true, it is definitely very concerning, and it is something completely unnecessary. This is not what we want to see. With the quality these players have and the talent these players have, the last thing in everybody's mind, the last thing in the press's mind should be fixing matches. The last thing that we should talk about would be Real Madrid trying to buy referees to beat Barcelona, because I personally think we don't need this. Nowadays, we can beat Barcelona on the pitch. They can beat us on the pitch as well, but no match fixing. Nobody has to pay a referee for like giving a penalty that wasn't a penalty. This is bullshit. So from the beginning of this season, there's been talks from the press surrounding Barcelona. I don't want to say that Barcelona players or Barcelona officials are saying that. I'm saying it's the press surrounding them that are allegating that Real Madrid are receiving favors from the referees. There's a quote by Cholo Simeone saying more or less that the league is prepared for Real Madrid to win it. Come on, Cholo, really? This is what you're saying, that we need some favors from the referees to win this league? We can compete. Barcelona, some players complaining, definitely some players complaining that there are some favors by the referees for Real Madrid. But again, if you look at the numbers, let's talk about penalties given. Real Madrid has been given 1 or 2 penalties this season, and Barcelona already almost 10. And then, of course, there's a picture of Xavi here at the bottom of the cover saying, the more we get hit, the stronger we become. And this is a role, the victim role by Barcelona that doesn't really hold together, man. Really? With Messi, Suarez, Neymar, Iniesta, and all the constellation of stars you have in the team, and having won everything last year. Are you telling me here that you won all these titles against the current, against the referees, against Real Madrid, buying officials? Come on. And Barcelona is definitely not a team that should feel a victim of persecution by officials or a victim of anything. And neither should Real Madrid, but we are not alleging that Barcelona is buying referees for the games. So, of course, as we said before, there will be more information coming about this very concerning issue. We hope in the end that this isn't true and that the people who sparked this debate pay for the consequences. This has been the real news from Paris. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter at rgalacticos. Au revoir.